Happy Sunday. We are live and it is Climbing Out the Self-Care Podcast. I am your host, Erica Alston Buck, with my beautiful co-host, Tina DeVoe. And we are super, super excited to go into part two of our conversation from last week. Does size matter? And tonight will be our very first time coming to you for 60 whole minutes. So we got a lot of feedback this past week. A lot of men. We got a lot of men. Like most of the feedback that we received was from men who thanked us for having a conversation that evoked thought.
We like that. We like thought. That's good.
We had brothers thinking about themselves because they didn't. Did they really think that we weren't having these conversations?
We would have to.
Really. So the feedback was they had no idea that we were having these conversations, and some really didn't know if it mattered or not. And when we talk, let's define what it is that we're talking about. Does size matter? We went in depth about it being a hybrid conversation about pockets and packages. And absolutely, 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 size does matter on both. That's what we determined last week. So we had some interesting things. Okay, I have an edit, an update.
Okay.
It was so funny when it happened yesterday. Like all I could think about was last week's conversation. So I went on a date yesterday. Tina, I've not briefed you. I went on 3 dates yesterday with 3 different people in 2 different states. And one of the dates was in Philadelphia. People who know and follow me understand that I'm in school every other Saturday at Lincoln University in Philadelphia. So I have to drive up to Philly every other Saturday. And I was a bit bold this semester because I'm going up on Tuesdays and Saturdays now. So that gives me a bigger dating pool, right? Like I got to go through Jersey, I got to go through Delaware, to Philly,
right.
I belong the way. So I agreed to have dinner with a guy in Philadelphia, and we've been talking on the phone for a few weeks. Entrepreneur. This is interesting too. He is my 5th Kappa in a row. I want to know if Kappas have a type or something, because that's kind of strange to me. Like each time they say they're a Kappa, I'm like, why do I keep getting these Kappas? Like I don't get any other fraternity guys. I only get Kappas.
Those guys are known for being like the pretty boys,
right,
of the fraternity. So do you like pretty boys? Is that your type?
And they have not been like super pretty. Hello, LaShawn Holmes. Welcome, and excited to have you with us again this week. No, I mean they're all attractive because attractive is a must for me. You got to be at least doable.
Wait, what is doable? Doable to do what?
I wanted to use an F word, but I chose doable instead of.
Okay, do.
Are we clear?
I'm very clear. Carry on with the story.
LaShawn Holmes said, "Do it. Use the F word." So they have to be at least doable. Mm-hmm. And doable for me is you have to be appealing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
People who say that looks don't matter are lying, right? And I've wavered with. They don't have to be super attractive. Like if they got money.
Does that make your hair a little shiny? I mean, make everything a little. I mean, that beard is more full. Better when your pockets are
right. So size does matter.
It does matter.
So that's a lie. Why is that coming up under my name? That's a lie. Looks and teeth matter to me. I'm not shallow either. How did that come
Yeah.
up under my name?
I don't know, but that's a good one. Yeah.
Oh, Donnie did that. Okay, so our executive producer said that looks and teeth matter to me. I'm not shallow either. Good job, Donnie. Yes,
Right.
so anyway, they have to be doable. So if Kappas are known to be pretty boys, it's not. I'm not after pretty boys, but I am after attractive. Anyway, I, I'm in school. The plan is to go to dinner when my class is over, and so if my class ends early, I text him, "Hey, I'm out." Um, and he sends me the address to the restaurant. Doesn't send me the name of the restaurant, just sends me the address. So I'm driving, and it's got like a block or two, and I'll be approaching the restaurant, and I call him and I say, "What's the name of the restaurant?" He goes, "Oh, no worries, I'm standing outside." He goes, "And I see your car." Okay. I park my car. There's a meter, and he can hear me from across the street. And I say, "Is this meter active? Do I have to pay this?" And he says, "Yes, they're active until 6." And he comes across the street and pulls out his American Express card.
Good for him.
Look, the meter was $1.25.
There you go.
And Amex took care of it, right? Look at that. I can't even believe we had the conversation last week. And again,
$1.25 was all it cost in a few steps. That's it. It was worth it.
But if you could have heard the inner shit going on. I can't wait to tell everybody. It's the little things, people. It's the little things. Also, that's Andrea, our producer, is the one.
Yes.
So that's what happened. So the reason that we decided to go in for an hour is because just updating ourselves alone on the week that we've had and to be able to incorporate that into our topic is par for the course and enough content to let it roll. And what happened yesterday after our podcast ended, I got so many people that said, "You guys need to go longer. 30 minutes isn't enough. It was just getting good." So here we are. For all that are watching right now, that we'll be doing this for 60 minutes. And again, the topic is the size matter. Go on, take it away, Tina.
Well, I've continued to have this conversation with a few friends outside of this.
Okay.
And we talked about the size of the wallet change what you expect the package to be. Right? So let's say the package is like, but the wallet is like, okay. Or the package is on $1 million and the wallet is like, okay, stable, do the scales tilt? For me, I said no. The scales don't tilt.
See, and that's how I get jammed up. My answer is now no.
But and we just had this conversation. I'm like,
nope.
I need
we gotta be look. Nope. And
the package got to make sense. I didn't wait this long to compromise for the package, and I figure when it comes to finances, whatever it is, two become one. So we have more money together than we do apart. Like that's math to me. So the money part I'm not worried about, but the package, I don't fake anything. Like if
I do,
I don't. If you ask, like I'm like, how was it? I'm like,
amazing.
I try to be honest because if you don't, then you get the same repeat performance with no evaluation. So yeah,
I've just not been able to be brutally honest like you are. Nope.
So you go back repeatedly for the same bag.
No, I ain't coming back.
Oh, you just Okay, so you just leave.
Yeah.
Oh.
And so I've been known to give second chances. And we, and we talked about that last week because I'm thinking, because we can be a bit intimidating. You yourself proclaim to be very good in bed. I ain't no slouch in that area either. And they sometimes they get a little excited or intimidated. And I believe, like, I can tell when there's potential and maybe he didn't reach his full potential this time. I don't know how. And I've never been wrong. I've gone back the second time, like, oh, I knew you had it in you, boo.
No, I'm not doing that. I did that one time.
And that's just horrible. If it's horrible and tiny, if it's like quick, I don't go back for quick.
It was all of that. And
no.
And everything was great, but this was trash. And I was like,
I don't go back. Trash doesn't get a second time. If you are tiny and you are quick and you're doing a whole bunch and ain't nothing happening, I'm not coming back.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Do you share your expectations prior to?
Sometimes. And again, I don't want to be intimidating, because if I share my expectation, they probably be like, this whole
nothing extreme expectations, but like the basics, like time, passion, a little rough.
I haven't done that.
No, okay. So I try to share, because then you can't say you didn't know, because I was sharing, and then I'm asking questions so you can share. And I'm like, I don't like this. I really like this. Okay, so do you like I want to know, because that way when I step in, I have a plan in my head of.
I've never had those conversations.
Yes, of notes in my brain, right? So we done did all this sharing, and then we get to the thing, and don't worry about it. Just
okay. Let's pop some popcorn. And
excitement is, I think that's like an excuse. I think at a certain age, like, men should be able to manage.
After how many dates do you have that conversation?
To say what?
After how many dates, wait a minute, do you have that conversation? That conversation, that's before the date, because
no, that's not true. I mean, it's okay. So the difference between Eric and I is that I'm talking married, so I'm getting to things very quickly. I'm asking real questions because I don't want to even waste your time dating. Right. So that conversation is, we've had enough of feeling you, right? So now we're probably flirting in that direction. So I don't know, 3 or 4 days, lots of conversations over a couple months.
One moment. That's your answer?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Sugar, honey, iced tea. I'm having a technical. There we go.
You don't want to wait too long, because the one thing that's like important to me, I don't want to drag that all the way to the end. So if they start saying stuff like, oh no, I don't know about no hour now. I might be good for about 15 minutes. You be like,
I had somebody say they were good for and I never found out. He said he was good for 50 good pumps.
Wait, time to count them at some point.
Yes. He said he was good for 50 good pumps. He said, I ain't like I used to be. I'll give you 50 good pumps. I'll pass it.
Are those little stroking pumps? Quit for me, like.
Oh my goodness. So
Oh,
no, no. So I want to talk about yesterday, and so because lots of women always ask me, Erica, date them all. How are you dating them all? I literally sent a text message today to a girlfriend of mine, checked on me because I had a crazy week. I'm actually gonna read the response that I gave her. She says, "How are you? I know you're super busy. What's been going on?" And my text says, "Work, work, date them all, work, school, work." That's my schedule. So people, and I also had this conversation, and we can go into this. There are so many single available men in this world.
Oh, absolutely.
There are so many. There really is no reason for any of us to be sitting around not dating someone or at least getting a meal. Get a meal. And so on yesterday, and I keep a few in rotation. And people that I date know that I am dating. I'm not dating anyone, exclusively.
Exactly.
And I'm very respectful. It's not like I'm not taking calls, and when I'm with you, I'm with you, and that's all that matters. And when I'm with you, I'm with you, and that's all that matters.
Right.
And I even though I date many people, I tend to only be sleeping with one person.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just until somebody else proves that I should be sleeping with them instead of you.
Baby, that's a good rotation sometimes because
because we do this and it turns out to be that horrible experience, and nope. Next. And so I'm in Philadelphia yesterday, and I made the plans to specifically have dinner with this person while I was in Philadelphia. So I did that. Great guy. Smart, I like smart. I like smart, funny. Smart, funny, handsome, with some loot.
And I need a little hood. I need a little edge on
a little hood. And it's okay. And we're going to get to that too. And that's very important for me, because what I realize is I need the male version of me. I need someone that can navigate Pennsylvania Avenue in Baltimore and Pennsylvania Avenue, the White House in DC. Effortlessly, seamlessly. Like, yo, we got to go to the White House for a party.
Right.
Now Mookie and Man have the after party. We got to be able to do both of those, right?
Right.
So I need that dude in my life. And so I went to dinner with the guy in Philadelphia, and it was really good. And while I was at dinner with him, I saw on social media that people were saying happy birthday to a friend of mine. And I was like, shit, his birthday party. So I texted him, happy birthday. When's your party? He said, when's my party? Tonight. And you better be there. I'm in Philly, and it's a party in Baltimore. And I'm at dinner with someone else. So while I'm at dinner, I text someone else in Baltimore, yo, you want to go to this party with me? Right? And I need to make it perfectly clear that what I am doing, men have been doing forever. And no one has ever said a thing. Now I'm a hoe. Men been juggling us for a very long time, and I'm just enjoying my singleness.
Right.
So I text Baltimore dude, you want to go to a party with me? And I like Baltimore dude. I like him. And I've been seeing him for a while. And he says, yep, what's the attire? Good question. Men, ask. Please ask. And if you don't ask, I'm going to tell you anyway, because I'm not trusting any man to show up
appropriately dressed.
I'm just not.
Yeah, they need direction. I agree with that.
So I gave him the attire, had dinner, boom, boom, boom. And I drive to my house and have the grace, shower, change, go to my girlfriend's house. I have him pick me up at my girlfriend's house, because now my friends need to do a once over, because I like him. Now it's time for y'all to see him and give me a
right.
And I had him pick me up from my good girlfriend's house that is in Park Heights. Her family there, and they straight. Park Heights.
Park Heights. Right?
Right?
What that looks like.
I need to see that you can do this too, because I've
Right.
seen you outside of Park Heights, but I need to know that you can see. And
Right.
and he shows up, and everybody's like, "Whoa!" I was like, "Okay, that's a good." And he goes to the party with me, and we have a great time at the party. Um, and so it's time to, and the three of us ride together. So after the party, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, and we drive back to cars, and drop her off, and he and I have a conversation, a 1 o'clock in the morning conversation after a party and margaritas, and he didn't say what should have been said, what could have been said, because his night could have ended very different. He missed all the cues. I'm so sorry, sir. I gotta go. Right? So bye. He goes his way. I go my way. And I send a text message at 1 a.m. Because if I'm look, it's a good Saturday night. We've had a great time.
because your night ended doesn't mean mine has to.
Mine ain't over. You missed the cue. Now you're going home by yourself.
And I'm still up.
And I'm still up. So I send the text message to the break glass in case of emergency number. Because we all, if you don't have some dick behind
Baby. Listen. It's something behind that glass. All you gotta do is tap it.
Because sometimes, Tina, we're not rolling the dice. When you know what you need and you know where it can be delivered from,
you just call it up.
Just call it. So I'm halfway up 95, 45 minutes away from Baltimore. He lives in Baltimore. My text message says, "You feel like coming to Having a Grace?" Yep. 1, 2, 3 in one day. That's how you date them all, sis. Had dinner, had a party, got the D. 3 different people in 2 different states. Don't hate the player.
Hate the game, baby.
And that's being single. That's being single. I'm not looking for marriage. Look, we got women out here saying we all got one. Men, please know that we all got one. Either you are it.
Well, we have, or you haven't met him, but we have one.
And you are not getting the 1 o'clock in the morning calls. Trust and believe someone is. Look at this. Oh, the lady's on fire. Yes, Hunter. Yes. Look at this. Forever.
It's because people don't know how to act right. You got to
know how to act right, and people don't know how to do right. So
I'll ask you this. Let's say you meet a guy, nice guy, attractive, you're type, not all the way your type, but let's say 1 out of 10 or 8, you pretty much, feeling him. Doesn't have like deep pockets. Let's say he makes, 65, 70,000 a year, which I think is really high for, I don't know, but anyway, so let's say 60,000, right? He's attentive. He's a great communicator. He plans dates. Got all the chivalry. It's all going well, right? But the package, you tap into, say, 3 months into dating, right? So you in. The package is, it's not horrible, but you're like, oh.
You're 3 months in. This dude 65, 70.
Here's my question. Do you immediately have the conversation? Because it's almost about decision time. Right? Like we got to figure out what we're doing. We staying here, or we wasting time, right?
Right.
You got to kind of have the conversation. Or do you say, well, no, if you don't do it naturally, like, That's it. And I'm out. It's a deal breaker.
It's whack. It ain't good.
It's not good, but it's not horrible. And see, part of the reason it's not horrible is because you're already feeling them, right? So, you got a little love in it, you already was, a little sweet anyway. But then the size wasn't quite right. You kind of forgave him because it was quick, but he was excited. Stroke was good, movement was good, but it didn't last long. Like,
so is this someone we have to teach? Because I'm old.
you're gonna have to teach him. Are you already asleep?
Man, look, this real life shit. This real dilemma here. This is happening every day in America, ladies and gentlemen.
Somebody is teaching somebody right now. Somebody is teaching somebody.
Somebody got to teach somebody when this podcast over. I like you. We've been doing this for 3 months. And wait a minute, Annie only makes 65. What? I'm teaching broke dick.
Well, no, not broke, because 65
is not. No, 65 is okay.
65 is not broke. 65 is not broke. It's manageable.
We got a knot. We got a man. This is the audience. This is not even us. Look at this. He might need a second job. I can't do 2 jobs.
I can't either.
I'll talk about that. I don't do men who have 2 jobs.
Yeah, it's too much going on.
Yeah. Okay. So I've been here. I may be here now.
Where?
I think it's 75. And a few months in.
75 days?
No, 75,000. It's around 75, 80. Couple of months in, and it's just okay. It's not bad. It's just okay.
Mm-hmm.
But because I like you, I stick around. I stick around. But this is my problem. Okay. So here comes Eric Alston Buck as a whole. This is my problem. When I'm not satisfied, I wander.
Okay, so now does he know you're wandering?
Nope.
But that's not good, Erica. That's not honest.
That's not good, Erica. That's not honest. Thanks, Mom. Yeah, I tend to wander.
Why don't you just say it? You're single. You could just.
I'm actually a Capricorn. I'm not a Sag. This is Capricorn, baby. Somebody said a true Sag.
Oh, true Sag. I think you should just say it. Like,
okay, Tina, we had this conversation last time. You're the one who tells people that the dick is whack. I don't do that. I'm sorry, sir.
I say it like that. I don't.
I don't know how to have that conversation. Like I do a lot of things. I am honest. I am transparent. I am bold. I am assertive. But I ain't out here telling men they're not doing nothing. I'm out here winning Oscar awards.
And you know what? That's why that trash keeps circulating, because y'all won't clean it up. If everybody do their part, it'll get better.
I just start with one that ain't nobody ever gonna tell him that pencil ain't nothing but a pencil. Nobody is ever gonna tell a man that. Not even Tina DeVoe. You wouldn't even do it.
You're like, move, get off, move.
Yeah. Ugh. A pencil. Like, where's a pencil on my desk? What we gonna do with this?
Nothing.
Write a damn check.
It's gonna take a check.
And that's why I stayed as long as I did. But gentlemen, if you're working with this, we don't want it.
No, but wait. Not we.
Now you.
Right. No.
There's a woman out there made
Right.
this for you.
And it works for her.
No, LaShawn Holmes. He does not know it's a pencil.
He doesn't know.
He has no idea.
No one's ever said it.
No one has ever said it. We all have
the confidence that they exude lets you know nobody's ever said it.
All day, big energy.
And you know nobody's ever broken to
nobody. This man walking around with this, acting like he got this.
And we like,
look, that's a vast difference. And ain't nobody gonna tell him. I didn't. Oohed and eyed. Made myself break out in sweats. You are amazing. Woo!
Oh no, that's not me. I am the exact.
Can we go to the mall?
Yeah. No, I'm the exact opposite. I'm telling you everything. Don't ask me. If you don't want to know, don't even ask.
He didn't ask. He told me he was amazing.
Oh.
And I agreed.
What kind of foolishness? How did he tell you?
Because remember, I said we had the conversation before it ever happened. Because everything was great and our chemistry was wonderful and we were doing fun things. We were having a ball together. Like, it was amazing. And I said to him, you know what? You know what's gonna be messed up? He's like, what? I said, the D gonna be whack. He's like, please. Not over here. I ain't never had no complaints.
Sir, yes. Over here. Over here, sir. That's you. That's you. We talk about you.
Yep. So,
ladies, be honest. And then you have to be able to accept honest feedback as well. But you need to be honest. Don't let these men.
Oh my God. Look at this. This says, wait a minute.
What does this say?
I told one guy you need to eat some meat.
Why does he need to eat meat?
I told one guy he was a vegan. I was like, you need to eat some meat. I guess you think because he only eating fruits and vegetables and grass. Ain't nothing reaching that pencil. Size does matter. That's our conversation tonight, ladies and gentlemen, everyone watching. We are talking about does size matter? And our conversation is not just about the pencil, it's also about that pocket. So we're talking about pockets and packages and balance. And if the pocket's small, but the package big, if the pocket's big and the package small.
Let me ask you this. Let's talk about the pockets, right?
Yep. That's my favorite thing to talk about.
I know that it is.
Talk about pockets.
Do you have a number that you just don't want? That I'm not going beyond this number.
But below?
Yeah, like he's gonna have to make this at least. Minimum.
Okay, so we talked about this. My gold digging days are over, people. I know I may present like I'm a reformed. Because I got my own. So that's the difference. Like
second chances. God gives second chances. It's all right.
20 years ago, 30 years ago, I needed somebody to, take me to the mall and pay my bills and all that kind of stuff. But no, I do all that for myself. And so this is my take on pocket and how much he needs to make. I do very, very well taking care of myself. I do very well gifting myself, taking myself out, taking myself on trips. I live a lifestyle that I finance myself. And I'm accustomed to how I treat me. And you've got to be able to at least treat me the way I treat me. And with that being said, I'll date someone with a normal job and good credit, right? And I think normal job for me, like that's 65. I'll date somebody who makes 65. I think that's my breaking point. I don't know what $50,000 looks like. Now, of course, I know. I am so sorry. That didn't come out right.
That's so bougie right there. Like,
I don't know what that looks like after taxes and your benefits and your car note. Because what we said was he needs to make enough that he's taking care of himself and still able to, right. And we don't have to wait for you to get paid to do something. That's where my line. Okay. I think that's reasonable.
I do too.
You need to make enough that you are holding your own, and we don't have to wait for you to get paid to have a decent dinner. And I also don't want you messing up your credit. You know, right? I want you out here faking
financing dates, right?
So no, I don't want that either. So I think for me, I can date 65, 75. I don't think 50 is enough to do everything you got to do and do some of the stuff that I want to do. And that's not me. And I just got finished dating somebody that ain't make.
Don't call him out. Right. Him.
So I ain't exempt. And that is the trappings of the package.
Now the package can become a trap.
Yes, that package can keep you around.
And they know that. They know. They know when they got to do a move because they know they don't have that, so they like
boom, 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 boom. The package will get you through the door, keep you around for a little while, and have me paying for dinner. Check, please.
Say you ain't never did it. Ooh. Listen. I got to raise my hand. I done done it.
Done it.
And then one day you just like, you know what?
This ain't enough. Go ahead somewhere with all that.
Stop.
Somewhere with all that.
It's like literally you just wake up one day and you're like,
I don't want to do that no more. That's literally what happened.
I didn't even explain myself. I was just like, yeah, nah.
So, wait a minute. Oh my gosh, I don't have the package. So, do you have a lot of money, sir?
I'm trying to understand, what is he saying?
What are we talking about, T. Price? I need more information.
Yes, he said, I don't.
No, there he is.
He said what?
He doesn't have the package. I have to keep him with substance.
Wait, I'm lost.
Substance ain't never kept me.
It's a lot of substance.
Wait a minute. I want to talk about this. T. Price, give us more information.
Packages have a lot of substance.
That's a lot. You got a lot of substance.
Baby, listen now. I don't want to tell all the business, but it's a lot of substance with these packages.
I don't have the package, so I have to keep them with substance.
Also, maybe he's saying because he knows he's not packing, he has to have substance, and and that's good.
How much substance keeping you? Tina, that's a real question for you. Somebody just said crickets.
Yes, it's not.
Okay, and please believe me. I'm just saying the package is just a small part. Oh, okay.
Got you. That makes sense.
It's not a small part. It's a small part.
That might be the problem, is that it's a
I don't
small
know.
part.
But T Price, you missed last week. It's not, the package is not a small part. And okay,
Well, no, we said already that the package is relative to the person,
okay.
right? Like,
To Maythea Flowers wants to hear about the substance. That's good. Bring it, Mr.
well,
Price.
one thing that I would say for sex is like I have to have intellect. It's like a non-negotiable. Like
Absolutely, absolutely,
that's
absolutely.
like the sexiest part of dating any man is just the ability to talk about a million conversations, and he's talking and I'm learning.
Yeah.
Like
Ah,
that's the top
okay, that
tip.
part that you're learning. Like I
Oh
walk
my
away
God.
from our conversation having gained something. Like that
Yes.
is number one for me. So when I keep saying, "Oh, he has to be smart and funny," like intellect is the sexiest thing on the planet to me.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Oh,
That's like at the top of the list. So it's like when you have that, and then that goes into extensive conversations, communication, you're hanging out, the feeling. So now you're like, okay, I gotta test the package.
yeah. And that conversation was nice. Gotta go.
I'm like, oh man.
And
And then
that was what was wrong with pencil.
and then you shift because you like you immediately say to yourself, I do this for the next 50 years, and you couldn't.
Yeah.
You're like,
And then they're like, "Oh shit, Erica dating somebody else." Yes, guys, these are the things that you don't know what's happening. Everybody's following me, going, "Oh, what happened to that one?"
go. And it's not always because of that either.
No, not always.
Sometimes you don't even get to that.
Right.
It's
And
like,
I
am
don't
I?
get I don't get to that without intellect. So people that are asking me out to dinner, so and we're gonna go into this online dating profile stuff. Maybe we'll do that next week. Because I need men to know that if all of your pictures are casual and you've always got on sneakers and a baseball cap and you 50, like please don't send me a message
Not interested.
at all.
Not
I need you to be age appropriate.
Or the one dress up picture you have is because you went to church on Easter with your mother. Like, no.
And the suit wasn't tailored and the shoulders was hanging down the hip. Boy, bye. So yeah, so substance is very important to price, and substance can just like the package can hold you. Substance can hold. Substance can hold me. Substance has helped me. Substance has helped me longer than the
Long
need.
as the package. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
And T Price, you came in on the end of this conversation because Tina posed that you've been dating someone for a couple of months, you like them, and you get to that part, and it's just okay. And what do we do? And I think we both decided we stick around.
Mm-hmm.
We stick
Yeah.
around.
And the reason that it ended up ending didn't have anything to do with that.
A woman's pleasure happens between her ears. You are
Oh,
absolutely right. Come on, T Price. You ain't got that bad. You bringing it, boy.
yes, between
Absolutely.
your ears.
Yeah.
Talk to me. Talk to me. Stimulate my mind.
So in that, yeah, we'll go into detail about the people who are afraid to uh, do the whole online dating thing. I don't. For one, I'm not dating people that I work with in any capacity. Not a client. Not and Baltimore's dating pool has pee in it. I'm not a part of the party scene. I'm not a part of any crowds in Baltimore. I don't want community D. And that's still happening in the 50s. We still passing people around. I'm not interested in that. Though I've dated a lot of people, there are very few. Like you can't mention a name of someone that I've dated to someone and be like, oh yeah, I did that too, or oh that person's with.
Oh, okay. Okay. This is a great topic. This is a great topic. So I met a guy that I liked, was interested in. We were both, interested. Talked a few times, but we have shared a similar world, right? The world that I'm no longer a part of, but he is very much a part of.
I'm crystal clear on that world.
Uh-huh. And one of the questions was he would be uncomfortable if he were ever in a room with somebody
else from that world that you dated.
from that world that I dated. And so he wanted to know, he was asking the question. And I said, well, one, I'm single and I'm allowed to date,
Uh-huh.
whoever I want to date in whatever world they happen to be a part of. He said, because he said, I wouldn't want somebody to say something disrespectful. And I said, well, I haven't dated anybody who would be saying anything disrespectful. Like those are, like you wouldn't say anything disrespectful. Like those
Right.
aren't. I said, but I'm not running you my body count.
No.
I'm a grown woman.
Yeah.
I've been single. And there wasn't a restriction on areas, that I was allowed to date or not date. But he kind of kept bringing it up. So I was asking myself, is this a question that men get asked?
No, absolutely.
Or it's just asked of us because we're supposed to have the lower body count, and why?
Why? And
Yeah.
you would have to have dated Beyonce for me to be bothered. I don't care. I don't care who you've dated. Because in my space, I'm always the upgrade. Whether
upgrade, come on, upgrade.
Whether I am to you or not, like that's what I believe of myself. So I don't care who you've done.
I agree.
What you look like, I don't care. It's not me. It's not me.
It's not me.
And so men are the only ones. And I don't care about your body count. My hope is with the count, you got great experience, and we don't have to be teaching you.
Teaching it, right? So at our age, you should expect the body count. Like we're not in our 20s. Like I'm 48. Like soon, like I'm gonna have.
I don't know why men are still hung up on that in their damn 50s, worried about where you've been or. And I don't. That's very interesting because. So I am absolutely amicable and friends with every single person I've ever dated or been married to. Every single person I've dated, I am friendly with, talk to, can call, everyone. No, there is not a man that I've dated that has something negative to say about me.
Same.
You're a great person. I'm a great person. We're just not great together, and that is how I end all of my relationships. Right. Even if there's some turbulence initially, we always get back to a good place. So I don't have that kind of reputation. So right. if we're in a room, if we're in a space where other people have been, you'll never know it because I'm friendly with everyone. Right. But a person that I dated recently. And so I'll speak of people, somebody I dated with, or I did this with so and so, maybe if it's about a trip or an experience or something I learned. Three dudes ago, Mr. Porsche is, he's a damn stockbroker. He still gives me information. I still talk to him like, should I sell this? Like I still have that relationship. But the person that I was recently dating had a problem with me communicating with people that I used to be with. Mm-hmm. And you're pushing 60. What I don't understand what's wrong with that person. Why would I care that you're having conversations?
Something they've already experienced, and so now they haven't resolved it within themselves, and they want to project it onto you. And it's like, no, no, that's your baggage. Keep that over there. Yeah. And figure it out. Don't transfer that to me.
Insecure and feel threatened. Absolutely. Yeah. And ladies and gentlemen, that's another reason I'm no longer there.
And there's always a reason, though. If you stay long enough and you're engaged enough and you listen and you pay attention early, like don't leave with the butterflies and the, oh my God, he smells so good, blah, 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 blah. Cut to the chase. Start getting questions in. Know what you want.
Oh, someone said trauma. Ooh, yeah. Yeesh. Please get a therapist.
Trauma
Please.
is trauma
That's
is a
it's
real
a
thing.
thing. It's a
I
thing.
run from trauma. Like,
Go heal. Go be healed. It's funny. I had a conversation with a young man, uh, today, and see, this is I'm dreading even saying it. People know how I feel about being single. I want to be single. I don't want to be married. I am crystal clear about that. I don't even know if I want to be in a monogamous long-term relationship. I like doing what I'm doing. I'm good over here. And I say this to people. They meet me. I'm clear about that. So I'm having a conversation today because someone is asking me about like long-term stuff. And I'm like, I don't even want to have those conversations. Like, why are you doing this? And what I said to them was, I'm good. And so he got offended. It's clear that you're good. Don't play the game and then start changing the rules or try to change the rules.
right.
Like, that is the number one reason why people that see Erica dating many people, the number one reason I stopped dating people is because they try to change the rules.
Yeah.
I am crystal clear about who I am. Even if I am dating you exclusively,
Yes. Yes.
understand that I am dating you exclusively right now. That's it. That's it.
Not just that though. Also be crystal clear that when I ask you a question, I'm asking for a reason. And
please tell the truth.
and then when you tell the truth and I decide it's something I don't want, it doesn't make me wrong and it doesn't make you wrong. It means we're not good together. Like I don't want to intentionally go into a relationship with somebody who has health issues.
Okay.
That's my choice. I don't want to do it now. I'm talking basic stuff like asthma. Yeah, I can handle, but diabetes, high blood pressure. You online to get a new kidney. I don't want to do that. Like that's just not what I want to do. I think it's okay if somebody else wants to do it. I don't want to do it. So
I'll take you one kidney and a passport.
I meet you and you start sharing things that are the opposite of what I want to do, I immediately will stop because it's like, oh no. Like, it's nice meeting you, but it's not a good fit. Or, whatever I say, at the time. And then why do they keep coming back? You're like, so what changed from the last time
you're going to change your mind?
Or what did you change from the last time? Like, so
I got a kidney. I'm not on dialysis no more, Tina. Can we try again?
No.
And then look, we're laughing, but this real stuff. Like people don't.
It is, and it's like somebody said it's okay
on these dating streets. Especially as we're getting older, because like take care of yourself. And you know what? This is so funny that you said that because having health insurance is as important to me as your credit score. Because it's socioeconomic. Like people, Black folks that go to the doctor, it's absolutely socioeconomic.
Yeah,
I don't understand folks not going to the doctor and you're 50. I don't understand.
Well, that's part of our community.
It's our culture, right? I know.
Yeah, we don't
understand. You dating me, you going to the doctor because I go to the doctor. I swipe my damn Blue Cross card like a black Amex.
I'm looking like it ain't looking right or feeling right. I'm like,
what's that? Yeah. Can I come in? Yeah.
Right.
No, or I'm just popping up. I'm in the doctor's office. Miss Austin Buck, why are you here today? This don't look right. This hurt.
Okay, so I have a question. Back to packages and pockets.
Back to it.
Let's reverse the scenario.
Okay.
Do you feel that you need to have a certain pocket and a certain package to keep the guy that you decide that you're going to be intimate with?
Do my pocket, my package? Oh, my shit tight. Literally. We good. Shit, I got these $10,000 boobs that perk up like I'm 20 years old. Sure. Ain't no complaints over here.
But see, listen.
I'm grabbing that check while you at the look. I can pay for dinner sometime. Look, I can book a flight. Look,
but just like you talking, that's how they talking.
No,
they talking the same way, and then you get there, you're like,
I had no complaints, and neither did Pencil. Y'all out here lying to me? Oh man. Oh, I gotta call my therapist.
They always so happy, and you just be like, oh God. Oh,
no, but no. But our skill set is easier detected than theirs.
What you mean?
How good we are is evident.
Oh,
girl, why you do that? Stop. We don't have enough.
So, however, my guy friends have told me that there is a such thing like she may not be deep, or she may be dry, or it may be tight, or it may be too loose.
Yeah.
So there is a such thing as guys feeling the same way as women feel too.
I had a young man ask me, as we're 2 minutes out, and we'll see you next week, ask me, I was so excited when he asked me. He said, have you ever experienced too big? I'd love to. Sign me up. I was like, what?
Listen, come on, sir.
What?
Right.
Then he followed that up with, it may take 2 or 3 sessions.
So listen,
I'm gonna keep talking to him, y'all. I'm gonna keep talking. I ain't found out yet. We ain't seen the pocket is working.
I got all day and all night, sir.
Oh, look.
Night sessions.
I handle this schedule. How many sessions we need? It's 9:28. We did a whole hour and we still don't have enough time. What is wrong?
Oh my God.
All right. So we will see you again next week, every Sunday, now from 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. This is Climbing Out the Podcast, and our topic is Date 'em All Sis, because we are 2 single women. One of us wants to get married, and the other one does not. Been a great night. We'll see you all next week, 8:30. Climbing Out. Join us on YouTube, youtube.com/Erica Alston. Bye-bye now.
Bye.